Alright guys, so welcome back to some bloopers and some even more added behind the scenes material. I'm currently bringing my equipment for the first part of the video at literal midnight, like it's exactly midnight at the time that I'm saying this. The whole point here is to build a setup so that it looks like my office is not figuratively but literally in the middle of the forest. The reason that you are currently watching this is because my bum-ass friend Kekis, he noted that he didn't quite care for having the bloopers in the actual video itself. So I decided that I would make the bloopers for my second channel from here on out. But this means, because I always have to overshoot with every single concept that I ever make, as you can see, the table is already here. This overshooting this time means that I want to film more of the behind the scenes footage that I wouldn't have even done if he hadn't said that he didn't want any of it in the first place. So suck on that, Kekis. Boom! And please help me beat him in subscribers, because he has way more than I do just right now. We have to beat him because he sucks and I hate him, and he definitely hasn't been a friend of mine for 8 years or something. That beam of light right there is the lamp that I left on in that previous clip, which means that the battery is getting drained for that lamp, which means I might have even more limited time to actually film this approximately 1 minute clip at the beginning of the video, just because I left that lamp on. I think it already looks quite nice, even though it's nowhere near ready. So wish me luck. Alright, now I have everything with me that I think I'm going to need. I have some supplies, some water, food stuff. I have my camera, my recording setup, and I have my laptop that I'm going to use as dressing. I have my lighting. So now I'll just have to set all of it up, and hopefully it will seem absolutely seamless. Wish me luck again, I guess. Just to get a sense of how much I can trust the audio syncing between the camera and the voice recorder, video recorder, whatever it's called. Alright, that sounds pretty nice. At least nice enough for what it is. Imagine all of this preparation just to make it seem like I didn't actually do that much work. So, since the next part of the video is just going to be on green screen, this is going to be relatively easy, but I will have to make a cosplay first. I haven't really done any actual cosplays before, and this isn't going to be very elaborate, but essentially I'm just going to have to turn this hoodie into the jacket that Kevin Flynn wears in the flashbacks with the light strip inside. So hopefully this €10 LED light strip will work with that. I will maybe add some detail with these tapes. I was going to use regular painter's tape and a black marker to have a black tape, but then I realized that it wouldn't really work that well. So let's hope this one works. Okay, it's ready. I switched to a leather jacket because I quickly realized that the hoodie wouldn't, the tape wouldn't stick to the hoodie, and it wouldn't look good anyway. And it is a leather jacket in the movie itself, so it does make more sense to have a leather jacket in the cosplay. But essentially this is just using a regular LED light strip, except it's USB powered. So I have placed here a power bank. So it's portable. I could actually genuinely wear this to a cosplay convention or whatever, fan convention. This is actually kind of cool. I haven't ever done any cosplays before, so this is a first for me. The problem is that even though the hoodie would have been worse, even the leather jacket, the tape doesn't really stick to the jacket that well. So I had to really spam the tape everywhere, put it all over inside the jacket, but I still had to be careful so that I don't damage the leather, obviously. So I can't overdo it anyway. So it's kind of an issue, but you know, Hopefully I just managed to shoot this so quickly that it doesn't end up becoming an issue. Yeah. I'm still kind of shocked at how strangely well this plan worked out. I had like no preparation. I generally have no experience with cosplaying, but I do think this looks quite good. Flynn, am I still to create the perfect system? Yeah. That's right. That's right. Oh shit, mun ei pitäisi hyppiä tässä. This first movie and the franchise as a whole broadly centers on the character and actions of Jeff Bridges. Much like a certain other sci-fi franchise from the 1980s, Tron has developed into a cult classic throughout the 40 years it All of this largely contributed all of this largely miksi largissa on niin vaikeata? All of this largely real Franca heads have hopefully really appreciated the fact that I have actually managed to talk to the camera and have actual eye contact while talking. Well, mostly it's done just by memorizing my lines, speaking them sentence by sentence to the camera, and then just splicing them over the clips, and that's it. But I couldn't do that with the section where I talk about the ISOs and their properties. So, just for this section, I'm not going to do this again, hopefully, ever. I had this kind of paper, just so I could still technically hold eye contact. I wasn't even holding eye contact here, but I guess I should look here. I was technically holding eye contact with the camera, so you can't blame me for doing that just because I have shit memory. I'm sorry guys, I just have a bad memory. Sue me. Made a lot more sense to have a hoodie on when it was nighttime, but now since in the editing I'm going to make it seem like I just came back from the grid, I'm going to have the same clothing on, meaning I will have to be wearing the hoodie, which I hadn't realized before. And since it's not actually morning, it's high noon here, it's 22 degrees Celsius, so yeah. Don't forget to hydrate, kids. Never.
My friends, my fellow conscripts, we have scored. I feel so much
Cheers.
better.
But you don't get it. You don't get it at all, actually. Tron is profound, perhaps even to subscribing. Tron is What are you still here for? Or were you